He rode through the streets of the city, down from his hill on high. O'er the wind and the steps and the cobble, he rode to a woman's side. For she was a secret treasure, she was his shame and his bliss. And a chain and a keep are nothing compared to a woman's kiss. For hands of gold are always cold, but a woman's hands are warm. For hands of gold are always cold, but a woman's hands are warm. His family's old and noble, where you go one knows their name. Red and gold and proud as lions, but he's the family's shame. So every night he'd travel to a lover's warm embrace, to the hands of his lovely lady, who loved his misshapen face. For hands of gold are always cold, but a woman's hands are warm. For hands of gold are always cold, but a woman's hands are warm. But their love could never linger in a world as cruel as this. For a lion was strangled by a rose, and the blame is now all his. In blood, in gold, in suffering, there are no exceptions here. For the blood they shared couldn't save him from the wrath of his sister dear. For hands of gold are always cold, but a mother's wrath will burn. For hands of gold are always cold, but a mother's wrath will burn. As he rotted lonely in his cell, he'd dream of her lovely face, and it eased his soul to imagine her far away from this dreadful place. At his trial he was mocked and cursed by a city defended stout, but the crowning jewel to shame him was as his lover's voice rang out. For hands of gold are always cold, but a woman's hands are warm. For hands of gold are always cold, but a woman's hands are warm. His love spoke words of poison as he shed a betrayed man's tear. Let the gods decide my fate, he said, for I find no justice here. His champion was a viper, but his weakness were his taunts. For sooner or later his sister always gets just what she wants. And with a cry of savage rage they fought before the gods. And with a cry of savage rage they fought before the gods. The mountain crushed the viper, his blood spilled in the sand. And for all his tricks and scheming, his death was now at hand. But his day of execution never happened as was planned, for his chance to escape was given him by a friendly golden hand. For hands of gold are always cold, but a brother's heart is true. For hands of gold are always cold, but a brother's heart is true. There was no time to waste here, ran the castle as he fled. But he found his lovely lady, warm and safe in his father's bed. His grief turned into anger, his chain was in his hand, and she found out just how cold they are, golden hands as a golden band. His love for her skin grew cold as he realized what he'd done. But his anger was aimed once more at a man who called him son. sprouting red from the lion's chest. And with all his gold and power, he bled out as all the rest. For hands of gold are always cold, but a lion's blood is warm. For hands of gold are always cold, but a lion's blood is warm. He's fled across the ocean to a new world filled with fear. Lost a chain and a keep, but nothing will compare to his lovely dear. For hands of gold are always cold, but a woman's hand has thorns. For hands of gold are always cold, but a woman's